Hi friends, welcome to Lying Around Sewing. Today we're going to be doing an artist alley setup. This artist alley setup is going to be for Megacon Orlando, which is less than a month away. It is February 1st to the 4th, I believe. So we're counting down the days, we're almost there, and I really need to practice my table setup because I want to include my banner up there, and I'm gonna replace these brown, it's actually a brown shower curtain that I got when I first got into photography, and I want to replace it with this nice blue fabric that I found at a Joann's that was going out of business. So I got it for like 60% off. So I did a quick little setup just to see, mostly for the photography stand, to see if I'm gonna like it that high, and hanging my banner up there. And then I want to get measurements for the backdrop. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do first, because the dogs right now are pretty chill, but Obi's getting anxious. He's bored. What? You wagging your tail at me. You guys wanna go outside? Okay, go outside. So here's the fabric that I got to go where the brown is to replace it. But I'm gonna double it over, because you see how this doesn't hang that far down? I want it to hang down like even further. So I'm trying to see, I think what I'm gonna have to do is get this the length and then cut it, and then cut another piece and open it all up. A little bit longer than this. I'm thinking like 6 feet. Because if we're looking at the table, 6 feet and 6 feet again, I do think I got like 3.5 yards. But just because I'm so excited to do the table setup and display, I think I'm gonna do that first. Now that I know that this works, I'm gonna focus on the table. So we're gonna do like the grid setup, and then after we get the grid set up, we'll do the hats and focus on that. So I don't know if you're able to see this, but I want to do like the handmade hats sign at the top, the hats hanging under it, and then like beanies, bucket hats, they will hang on the sides like this. And then plushies will be at the bottom. And then big plushies like Appa, Momo will be at the top again. And I'm gonna put stickers on the side, so we're not gonna have that space taken up by stickers. And we'll see if I make Kirby's, so we might not have the little section of Kirby's either. I've just had Kirby's like the past 2 years at Megacon, and they still sold out, but I just don't know if they will again, because I can tell a decrease in the past conventions of Kirby's. So, and I mean, they're not super time consuming. I will have a few because I do have some left over from like Patreon and stuff. I just don't know if I'm gonna make like 10 of every color like I was doing. I would like to get some new stuff out there. I want to do some Koroks is what I think I want to bring. Other than hats, I think most of my plushies I've had before, so I do need to try to find some new plushies to get out there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take these bags off the table, get our tablecloth down, and start building our favorite thing in the world, the grid wall. I'm in my living room currently because I don't have a designated room. What used to be like my other studio room that we would use for heat press and stuff is the gaming room now, because I feel like we just really needed a gaming room after not having one for like 3 years. I'm also gonna switch out the suitcase that all of this stuff is usually in, my display stuff, because one of the wheels, I mean, I got it from Goodwill, so there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. But one of the wheels is like chipped, so it like goes clackety clack, clackety clack down the track.
Here they come, clickety-clack down the track. It's lots and lots of trains.
And like the handles broke on it, so it's just, we're gonna upgrade. Like I said, I think we're gonna do bucket beanies on one side, and the other side will be like the little plushies that sit in the basket, like Scream, Demogorgons, Squeakoids, that type of stuff. I do want to try to incorporate t-shirts in too, so that's going to be hard. I'm thinking maybe 2x2, fill in the gap, and then 2x2. I'm not sure, this is a 6-foot table, I'm not sure what size Megacon gives us. I might have a picture of it in my phone somewhere. I know in the past when I've done it, I've let it overhang just a little bit. So I'm thinking that I get about 6 grids across. And then I just have to let them overhang just a tad. I'm curious if I need, we'll see how far this goes, if I need to invest in some more white grids. And I might get some more clamps, maybe, so I can clamp this onto the table too, wouldn't be a bad idea. The reason that I want this backdrop back here is because I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, I didn't even see those back there. And I know it's mostly because I'm standing like in front of them. And so if people are looking behind my table, they're probably looking at me and not past me. So I'm hoping the sign and maybe a colorful backdrop will help that situation. And then I also plan to have some kind of little book to have people flip through. If I have enough space, I'll bring a hat and put it right here in the front to bring more attention to the front of the table. And I'm not sure how high I want to go with this because I don't want to completely construct the sign. So I'm thinking it's going to be about 3 grids high, and then we'll put a top piece on for Appa to sit on. Well, I just took my stockings down when I saw that you could see them in this video. They were hanging right here. And we already took all our Christmas stuff out to the shed, so I'll have to go take that out too. And we'll see about the keychain thing. They'll probably go like right here. I really do like my little paw print thing that I have for my keychains. And I probably can still use it. Some wobblies over here. Let's see if this helps it not wobble. I do have some broken ones in there, these white connectors. I need to just toss them. Alright, so that's what we got right now. And we do have some extra grids, so I am going to put one here to help like hold down this piece. And then if I am able to get a clamp, I can clamp it there. That would help a lot. I have those little clamps. They're like utility ones. I got them at like Dollar General or something. And that would be nice to have. And I could probably maybe paint them or something. Or if they have like white ones, I think that would be more appealing. But to be honest, the orange tip is probably the only thing that doesn't look good. It's not priority, so we'll focus on that later. And then I am gonna put another one of these all the way over here on the other end. And then I could close this off over here. I think I am gonna do that. But I don't necessarily need to. It's just honestly about stabilization for if I put anything heavy. And then the nice thing about this is I do have this extra storage behind me too, for me to put like extra hats and plushies. Because for the most part I leave everything under the table, but that can get really crowded under the table. Especially if it's not organized. This is my keychain thing that I'll put probably like here. And I think that would be okay. And I can maybe like print something similar like this and put it up here for stickers. Because what I have right now is this big long thing. I think it still has stickers on it. It does, and sticker sheets. So I have this. And this could work. And then I have keychains down here. So this is the sticker thing that I usually, like before I had my little stand that held my stickers. And this could work. And then like my keychains go here. But I just really do like this better. If I was able to put this here and like maybe print another sheet like this, almost poke myself in the eye like this and laminate it. And they can both go there. Or, you know, we use half of this and this goes in front of it. But I do have all of those Evolution stickers now. Because I usually put prints here if I have any extra room, or like aqua bandanas, but I'm hoping since I have 2 grid sets over here, that'll be enough room. Let's set this here for now and we will start putting up some inventory. We still have like 2 weeks, 2.5 till the convention, so I definitely don't have all my inventory yet, and I don't like to do the setup if I don't know what all the inventory I have. Especially plushies, because hats I can rotate out, but plushies, if I might not have a home for it, so then I don't know where to put it. But I think just doing this now, getting a general setup will be helpful, and I'm scared if I wait till right at the beginning, or right before I leave, like maybe a week before, I'm gonna be in like full panic mode, and I might not even film this video or get to do a setup. So we're gonna do it now so that I can also film another video about like how I do my Patreon stuff, I think is the plan. And then I can edit both of these at the same time is the hopes. And maybe get one more video up and edit all those this weekend so that they're ready to go up and I don't have to focus on like YouTube videos except for like lives. I'm gonna start with bucket hats and beanies over here. This also helps me with inventory too, because especially for beanies, I'm not exactly sure what the count is. And I try not to do all black together, but you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. I have a new I guess it's a new dice design that I'm working on. I'm hoping to have it done by this convention too. And I'm thinking with this extra spot, we can do beanies all the way down and like bucket hats, hopefully. I don't know if it's better to go under. I think that works best. And then I don't have all the all the Avatar nations yet. I've done them before, but I just ran out of that color. So we just have fire and earth right now. Nice. Look, it looks like we're gonna, if I keep it this tall, we're only gonna be able to do, like if, say we fill this up with the Avatar, that's good on this side. I can only do like 2 more beanie designs. I usually have like Pikmin and 2 Pikmin bucket hats. I think that's it. And then Korok and Soot Sprite. Sometimes I have Drifloom. I did order some more. So these are going to be replacements because these are cute, the cow ones, but of course they're not the first thing people buy because the little Pikmin ones have the thing sticking out. So that's the only thing. Might want to put one of those at the top so they're easier to see. And then I have these aqua bandanas and I have a Magikarp hat that won't fit on here, you know? This one here. I think this will be best because I don't want keychains and stickers to be like center of my table because it's definitely not the main thing I do. But if people just need a quick like $2 item to get for their niece or nephew or something, I think stickers are perfect. Or well, they're $3, but you know, $3 if they buy a bunch, it'll come out to like be 2 a piece. I just don't think I need that whole thing for stickers. Let's do this like that. So they're there together, and then I can put my like Team Aqua bandanas here. I usually have a black and a blue Team Aqua, and then of course the Magikarp hat. So that can go there, and then I'll put this in placement of the black. And these aren't super popular, but these are easy. I would say they could be a little less popular, or they are a little less popular than Link hats. Just because I think more people recognize the Link hats. But these I sell them for like $15 and they're really easy, simple cosplay. If you love Pokemon, it's an easy and a cheap cosplay to buy from me. Let me find the Magikarp hats. Like that. But, you know, put the Pokemon together. Now I think we're going to focus on this, which is going to be smaller plushies. I'm going to move these out of the way. These are going to be smaller plushies, like Screams, Demogorgons, which I don't have a lot of them yet. I usually have a general idea, though, of which ones that I'm going to have on hand. And then I do prefer this basket for my squeakoids and actually my axolotl pillows, too. Oh, you stop. What do you want from me? Don't hit that. Don't hit the camera. Okay, so I have like shirts. I don't have shirts right now, I only have bags. But I'm gonna put those in place of shirts. So I think maybe I narrow this down where we put like those guys here. Put Demogorgon in here with them. And Squids in here. Like if I do Koroks can go in here. Cause I just ordered some transfer sheets. I did it for the iCryolotl. This one. Look at him. This is Lou, the axolotl. And it says iCryolotl. So I'll definitely put these 2 shirts here. But I just ordered 10 to see how they would do. Because I've never ordered from this place that I got the transfers from before. So we'll see if it's good. And then I do have like space for one thing. I could put like Link hat right here. That could work. And then I have this bag of like random Kirby's. And I could put my Kirby guys down here. And then I do have Wooloo. I usually try to make some Duskulls. So let's work on this top shelf first because I know what's gonna go up there is gonna be all the Avatar stuff. I don't have a big Appa right now, but we'll say like he'll go on the end here maybe. And then we'll put little Appa. And then I usually stick Momo with his tail and his legs through here. So he can kind of stand up. Like that. Fufu can go here. And then turtle duck maybe can go in front of Momo. We'll see if that'll work. Look at him up there, all snuggled. I want to make some poros too. And we'll definitely put business cards up here. Oh, foo-foo. These are some that I had left over from Destination Anime when I put my stuff there. So that's why, I mean, I haven't been making, I don't have doubles of these. It's just like one of every color basically. It looks like I have 2 reds and 2 grays. And then I got this little pineapple Kirby. So, I mean, I guess I could see if I feel like this would block the aqua bandanas too much. And you know, this might be able to squeeze over here a little bit. Because that's not too bad. I can still grab them, they can still touch them. And then I can still put credit card reader here, but still see the keychains. We'll work on the stickers. And then I have this hole for poros probably, and then Wooloo. If I make Smoliv, I can put Smoliv there, and like Duskull. Saki and Riku from League of Legends, they can go here with the poros, because I do want to make a few of them. There's definitely some more hats I want to do, and of course, more beanies. And I do have the 2 sides of my table still, but I'm just banking on that they'll probably be covered up by table neighbors. So like this side is empty, and then the other side. And you know what? I forgot my squeakoids. They go over here, so I have to have space for them. And they get one to themselves. So I guess if I do make Koroks, they can go with the squids. And of course, I could swap out these pillows. Like, they sell good, but not crazy well. But I think we can do that. We can make that work. And this mushroom can go somewhere, and we can put Koroks here with the squids. And then people can easily pick this up. They can pick these guys up, put them back in. And I have little character cards on here, which I think will be fitting for this. And then maybe I can add Tang's card over here. Let's take a step back and look at what we got. So here's the full table setup with the banner. I know you're not centered, but I don't really have, there's a chair over here in the way. But this is the setup. We're gonna have a big appa over here. We'll add on some more beanies. We'll get some more bucket hats. We'll add some poros and stuff in that hole. And yeah, I think it's looking good. And if it looks like I can fit another t-shirt or something over there, I can. But I'll put t-shirts, and then I'll put like, I also have it in a bag if they want something cheaper. And of course, I'll have this space on the sides if I need. I can put prints. And I would like to put like maybe an appa hat or something up here. Maybe in this space here too. This is where I can have the little books so people can look through. I have like a little sheet that is like laminated. This is my little laminated sheet of hats. And I would like to add some of the other hats that I don't have. So these are all the ones that I usually make, except for like all these Splatoon ones. And I do want to add Totoro. So hopefully if I can fill up another sheet, at least the front, we'll see. But then this will be good, and I can set this right here so people can see this too if they don't see the hats behind me. I think now I'm gonna work on the banner back here and kind of measure that, see what I need to sew. That way I can hang it up and we can get a few hats up there to see what it looks like. All right, so we're just gonna have to do, I was trying to see if I could get 7 feet for both of these, but I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fold this in half, find the center, and then of course I'll have to sew up some of the top to put the rail through as close to the center as possible. Should I do better measurements for this if I want it to look perfect? Probably, but it's okay. should probably do this on the floor, but then it's gonna get dog hair. But I mean, it already has fur on it. I bought Poro fur with it. So it already has fur on it. Edge. Just so we're not getting those ravelies. I guess it would be easier to just sew a big rectangle and leave hole here so that the pole can go through, and maybe I can just finish this top part. Or honestly, I'll probably sew a big rectangle and just cut this section open, put the pole through, and then when I turn it inside out, I can go around it and finish the edge so that it lays a little flatter. And I could maybe even put lines down the middle so that it doesn't puff up too bad. I could just put one straight down the middle of this so I know where like the middle line is. So I think we'll do that. And do I even want to worry about turning this inside out? No, because honestly, the fur will be on the inside then. So I'm just gonna pin this, and I'll probably start here, go all the way around and end here, and I'll leave a pretty big gap because that's gonna be a lot to turn inside out. I should really use my little clamps for these. These little things is what I should use. Otherwise I'm gonna go around stabbing myself. I really didn't want to change my thread color because it was white, but I did it for you guys. I even wound a new bobbin to go with this navy color. Okay, time for a bunch of straight lines. We're almost done. Okay, let's see, where do I want to stop? I actually think right here would be good. Yeah, we did it! I'm not even gonna trim the inside seams of this. It would probably make it lay flatter, but if I'm gonna go over it, yeah. Like, I should trim this, and I should probably iron it open too, or to one side, but I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be a backdrop. No one's gonna see it that close but me, so now we're just gonna reach in here, turn this whole thing inside out. Alright, so now I'm just poking the corners. But yeah, now we have like just a big pillowcase is what it looks like. I'm worried though, this isn't much longer than my brown one now. So I guess I want to make sure I don't put too big of a hole. Let's go see. Alright, I'm going to lower this a little bit just so it's easier to mess with. I usually only do one row of hats anyways, so if this is enough to do one row of hats, then that should be fine. Because even with that brown, that's enough to like put some hats there. So I'm hoping it's just a little bit longer. And it looks like it is. So like that's right there. Yeah, okay, we get about 5 inches at the bottom. So that'll be nice. And that should hang right behind me. So you shouldn't be able to see through it either. All right, my camera's gonna die, so I'm going to finish sewing this up off camera, and then hopefully, well, I mean, whether it dies or not, I'll show you what it looks like once it's up there with the hole in it so that I can put the pole through it. All right, I had to give the dogs a bath because they were nasty, weren't they? Just Daisy and Ridley got a bath. Yeah, did you get a bath? Look, you aren't all muddy on your paws, are you? Can I have your paw? He's still got some like chunkies in him. I need to give him a good brush. But yeah, no, you can't go outside because it's nasty. No, don't get excited. But after that, I finished a little curtain. I sewed all the way around the rectangle, and then I sewed a hole so that that won't slide through. And then I hung it up with the new banner, and then I cut holes so I could put the hats in there. Let's see what it looks like from back here. I went all the way to the ceiling. I'm not exactly sure how tall our ceilings are, maybe 9 foot, 7 to 9 foot. I'll double check on that. Because I think max height is usually like 8 or 10 for conventions. I'm not exactly sure how high my photography stand will go either without it being dangerous. But I think it looks good. I know I squeezed the hats in there, especially at the bottom. But maybe I'll try to put the ones like Snorlax would do okay down at the bottom. See, he squished over there. But the ones with ears, I think, especially the plush ears like the Evolutions, I think they should go all on top. And then Vaporeon can go like Torchic's hidden back there. But that's okay, because we're going to have this too. That I'll put, like this says, flip me. I'll try to make better signs of this so that people can like look at this, and I'll add the extras on here, and then I can put sold out if they're sold out, and then that way they can kind of see how it looks on someone's head too, because I know like right now that Espeon doesn't really look appealing, but if you look on here it looks a little better because you can see how the ears look and how they lay. Yeah. This is falling down. I think I'll do this next. I'll redo my stickers. So I just cut little slits in the fabric like this. And I cut through like 2 layers. Oh, this one didn't even cut through 2 layers. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this is going to fray. What I'm going to do when I take this down is I'm going to do kind of like a button stitch almost around it. I don't know if I'll do that much, but you know, I'll do like a zigzag stitch in kind of like a rectangle so that if this does fray, it doesn't just, you know, keep spreading. That's the plan at least. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to leave this up. I want to let Joey see it before I take it all down. I'm just going to work on this right here on the edge of the table. But I've kind of forgot that I do have this extra space in front. And this can scoot back a little more too. So I do have this other, but it will be blocking this little area. So any hats on the bottom or beanies on the bottom, it will block. But I could get another mannequin head, and like the wing cat, let's say, is going to be like right here or like in front of this. I could get another mannequin head and put like the Pikmin bucket hat on here so that they can see the little headpiece better. And just like that cow bucket hat could stay behind it, or we'll see. Because if I do like red and then just yellow and then like a Drifloon with all this, that could work. All right, let's see what our stickers are looking like. Blue can stay, Chip can stay, Crim can stay, Tang, those 2 there. Like that. I don't know if I want to focus on printing more of these, like if I want to get any more ordered. And this will go here. Usually I use the smaller clips for this, but they're kind of buried in my bag right now. So we're just gonna do this right now to see. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do too is put stickers right here. But if this isn't gonna be a permanent thing, I don't know if I wanna do that. I guess I could move that up a little bit. Because when I have these on my grid walls, there's not that gap there because it like, I have it slanted. But I guess this is better so that if I did want to put something here, the keychains won't get hit. All right, let's put the keychains up to see how that's looking. Oh, they're right here. My Splatoon keychain is the most popular out of these, so I will probably move it front and center for the actual convention. But I don't think I'm completely losing like eyesight for this because again, I'll be right here and they'll be paying so they can look and be like, oh, actually, I want to add on this. And I'll leave that spot open. That was where my Smoliv keychain was, which I don't currently have right now. All right, so if you remember that black suitcase that I said the handle is broke and the wheel goes clickety-clack, this one is the one I traded it for. And it has my grids in it. And it has that soup can holder thing that I use for like my Kirby's and smaller items. And it's also got like my 3 tablecloths and like cover up. We got our little baskets in here, Pokemon cards and clips. And then we also have like tape and all the other stuff. So basically all my display stuff is gonna fit in this now. And that should zip up. And then these are the bags that we've got right now. This one has like my sticker thing and my print with sticker sheets in here. And I'm gonna hopefully put my banner stuff in here as well. Hopefully it'll all fit. I'm leaving this out because I'm gonna stuff some axolotl pillows. Then bag of hats. This is beanies, link hats, Magikarp hats. Then this is going to be another bag of hats. And then this is bag of plushies. So I feel like we might get one more bag. But right now we're looking at, what is this, 5? 5 bags. So we might have 6 bags. We'll see when we get ready to leave in a couple of weeks what we're left with. I think Bethany and I are going together. But I believe we'll probably use her car and have more room. She has like an SUV. So I'm going to go ahead, take all this down, pack it up. I'm going to leave my banner, the like curtain part out so that I can sew up those holes to make sure that it doesn't rip more. And yeah, I'm excited that this will have all my display stuff. And I used to have a cardboard box that had that soup can thing in it and my bags. So these are like the bags, like Walmart type bags that I give to people. And that's all in there now, so I don't have to worry about that box ripping and everything. And they're not going to look pretty, but that's fine. But if I had just, you could see I did like a line all the way through the like horizontal line, you know. But if I had done a zigzag all the way, that would have saved me so much time. It would have used a lot of thread, but if I did a zigzag all the way down and then like 1/2 inch, another zigzag all the way down, then I can just cut holes along that line. And it would have been easier. But yeah, no, I did 4, and that's all I'm gonna do. If I had some like fray stuff, then I could just put that on there. But see, this is like what it's gonna do. But we'll see. That's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to check out my Megacon Artist Alley video when that goes up in a few weeks. And if you haven't purchased your Megacon tickets yet and you think you're gonna go, check my description below. That link will take you to where you can buy Megacon tickets. And then if you do buy it through that link, I get a percentage off of my table for 2025 Megacon table. So I'd really appreciate it if you're interested in going to Megacon. And you could come say hi to me while you do it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.